And here we go. Welcome back, people from YouTube. Sorry for the short episode. There will be another one going on now, I assume, since, well, you're watching it. Thank you very much. Anyway, as we left off for the break, we're just dealing with getting our relatives married and seeing whether or not I should eat less. I am fine as I currently am. I could eat less. I won't. Anyway, for now... Oh, hey, that's a new Cassius belly. Kaiser Hadrada of Thessaloniki may attempt to force Basilius Sabas to Trebizond, form a vassal that is rightfully his subject to swear fealty. Oh, that's amazing. So I get all that in a single war with that Cassius belly. And right now, I'm going to do exactly that. Because yeah, that seems fine to me, and I'm fairly certain I actually have more troops than him now. The joy of being an adult, hey? Jill for honor? Yeah, sure, I'll accept that. Hopefully I'll remember to actually kill him. Alright, let's get rid of those troops before they're killed. Alright. You're already building up a fair amount there. Still losing money like a motherfucker, but that's okay. Ah, sweet. What are these events? Just that, gets me a free bit here. But yeah. Oh, we just got some piety. Ah, damn it. Right on. Actually, before I go anyway, I want to split off the retinue. I want to leave the retinue back here for now. It's very expensive to replenish that army, so I have no intentions of wasting their numbers in what I reckon will be an easy war. And wow! Alright, plus another, negative. In fairness, I would be relatively dissatisfied with my ruler if he lost such huge territories. Give him patronage, sure. Alrighty. Let's get over here. I will immediately try to smash their army, and after that I'll pull around to try to capture their land. For now... No, not a blessed ancestor. I'm still losing money though. In order to stay out of debt, I think it would be wise of me to actually take a medium loan. Just guarantee that I am not going to lose this. A crusade for where? Tashti Kapchak. I wonder if this is another one that's... Yeah, bloody... Ah, here we go. So around Turkmenistan, who are they waging that against? Oh, I suppose they're waging against these guys, so that's actually a decent chunk of territory that, they could get. Not a bad place. Anyway, for now, that's not my concern. My concern is Trebizond. God, I lost so many men just marching through here. Yeah, people are pissing me off. Oh, hey! Free nickname. The enemies are falling by my sword, one by one, while hails of arrows narrowly miss me. Charging into the thick of it all, I heard a once surprising young soldier trying to hide behind a fallen tree. With mixed emotions, I realize the boy is shaking. Who are you? He splutters. I am your worst nightmare. Combat skill health. I will be known as the diplomat. Combat skill and health. I am doing you a kindness, believe me. Stab! It's just got stab in there. That is wonderful. I'm doing you a kindness. That gives me the same stuff. I am but a shield protecting my people. I feel like being known as the diplomat might work, though I feel like there's a little bit of a lie in all that, especially with, yeah. Why is unknown sources giving me a -1? I have no clue. The Bulwark would be rather nice. Actually, I feel like Bulwark would work because of the starting point, so I'm gonna go with Bulwark. At least then don't feel like I'm lying to people about the name that I have. Let's quickly get back here. I'm going to rush down their capital. Release all prisoners, take everyone. Now let's split the army in half, take half over here. So that we can start sieging out everything else. Alrighty. Well, not a bad thing. If I revassalize this, that'll honestly get me a fair bit. Hey, some free prestige for things too. Let's see. Could recruit Honor Guard, but probably not my wisest of plans. Take everything of value, or no, take everything of value, please. Thank you. I'm going to repay that loan with all that. Toggle the loan decision since I don't need it. Let us finish off, get these areas down. I think they might be coming to attack me now. My wife is pregnant again. Happy days. Oh, I just got this place back. Oh, damn it. That was the revolter who I gave that to. Okay, well, this is my... You are in debt even in game. I took the debt as a precautionary measure, essentially guaranteeing that I would not actually go permanently into debt, which worked out exceptionally well. I'll give you Dyrrachian for now, and hopefully you will have a boy. Alright, I kind of want to just leave my troops sitting there, see if they'll come attack me, which it seems they are not. Alright, well that's interesting. I suppose I will come down like this now. Why does the Kingdom of Bulgaria even exist? Alright, I just saw that he claimed... Oh! Well, Wallachia is getting larger. Too much... Feel free to just ask Riceball, you know, anything that's you're uncertain on. I'm happy to explain it. I know this game inside and out. There are some parts of it I don't know exactly because I am using some mods, but I know the big details, the things that actually deal with the game. Go get kind. Nope, zealous. Well, that's your problem. Alright, so they're going to start sieging me there, but they're not going to win these siege races. Alright, for now... Oh, the Jurchen's overthrowing things? Yep, okay, the Jurchen's overthrew. Ah, rebels, okay. This is problems that are coming in like this. Rebel Claudia. Has he risen up exactly? Up there. I believe by the look of it, I will likely need to send my full force to actually crush that. So, I will. So, it's possible Trebizond will make some gains now that I have to pull my army out of this region, but hey, has to be done. For now, my vassals are just going to town, though, on all these areas up here. God, feels like it's been... Alright. Mind you, the rebels are just wasting their forces like that. God, a glorious monument to me, yeah? Sure, why not? God, they're just... No chill, none whatsoever. Wrong feed. Yay, I have a daughter. Alright. Actually, let us just push all the way to Torda. 500 for a monument. Yep. 500 gold pieces for a duplicate. Mind you, it's not too bad. I'm earning 8 pieces a month right now, and that's only due to the fact that my maintenance is currently all the way up. So if I check here, I can actually see my expenses. So right now, I am paying 228 gold pieces for my levy upkeep. Once I put my levies back down, that won't be an issue. Huh? Yeah. There's a lot going on. Unfortunately, my levies right... Ooh, I just realized I didn't have a character as the third slot here. Constantius Knut. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I will now hopefully be able to crush this rebel army. unsiege the areas that they have taken here. Which should be good. Oh, France is trying to arrange a marriage between my sister, whose husband has died, and... Wow, he is brilliant. You know what? Sure. I'll have some ties to France, why not? Your army traveled from south to north so fast. Well, it's not really that fast. Days are going by here at about a day a second, since I'm on 5 speed. So, while they're traveling quickly, in terms of the actual quote-unquote time required to do this, it's actually still relatively long. You can see the time, or the date, actually up here in the top right corner. So, 6th September, right now I have paused the game. If I unpause it, yeah, goes quick. Alright, well, while these guys are stopped just next door, I'm going to take my army over and try to crush them again. Ah, looks like I lost one of my troops here. Hey, I gained Formidable Fighter. Cool, so that was while I was in the middle of doing that fight. Become known for virtue. Sure, I would. Actually, you know what? I should be taking these Converter Province parts. No, this is not a turn-based game. This is essentially an RTS. It's further classified down as a grain strategy game. But I do have the ability to pause it. Which makes playing this game in multiplayer actually more interesting, because you don't pause it in multiplayer. Mind you, I'm also playing on the fastest speed, so I could reduce this all the way down to just 1 speed. Well, that's how slow the days take now. I don't have the patience for 1 speed. So we're going to up that back to 5, and we'll move my guys over here. I still have a stronger army than Trebizond's. I do actually have a lot of faith in my commanders as well. So I will bring them over here, and I will pick another fight. Shouldn't be too bad. It looks to me like they're real... Oh, actually, they do have 5,000 in total. So if I'm smart, I should bring my retinue over to Glacier and hold it in reserve. Yeah, assemble a mob, why not? Ooh. Alright, when this army gets over here, I will launch this attack. God. No, I have the ability to split my armies up as I please. So right now I can split that into like 2 armies of 7,000 if I wanted to. I don't. But right now I've got my retinues here, which are a special type of army, which is always up. So how a lot of the stuff works in this game is, so there's my military tab, where I can see a lot of the information on that. So raise troops, troops that I could potentially raise, and my max total. So from Dements means that these are from my own personal lands, which you can see just on the side here. I basically own a fair bit of territory just here. And the rest of these are from my vassals. So these are from all the other various flags you see here under my overall empire. And I can raise them up. So how it is essentially... Actually, I'll show you once I'm done with this war properly, yeah? Alright, cool. Got them both here. I will push in with both of these troops, which gives me a fair numerical advantage, not to mention I have the troop superiority with my retinues in there. Oh. If Blessed Vargan drank from the skulls of his enemies, I ask. Oh. The recruit nods eagerly. I laugh, putting my arm around him conspiratorially. Of course, there's a secret chamber back home in Milkgarda, where he is rumoured to have bathed in the blood. The recruit grows pale. Center of attention, so fun. I am going to lose this battle. That is highly unfortunate. Well, I was hoping for a deciding factor there, and that did not happen. That's bad. Very, very bad. Let's go to converting provinces. It might be worth me now raising some mercenaries in order to assist. If I was going to raise any, yeah, the floaty hen rowdy. Alright, let us get all my troops back here. I'll bring this down really quick. Alright, so just assaulted those down to get that as quick as possible. I will split this army up over between these two areas. Yeah, I'll be humble. Oh, hey, a wandering warrior has requested an audience. Fan-fucking-tastic. Cannot the fearless, I'm going to keep you in mind, and I'm going to give you territory when I can. So, yeah. Oh. Hi. It has been quite some time since I regularly went out hunting or trained for combat. My body may no longer be what it used to, but spending more time at home with my beautiful wife gives me all the happiness I need in life. This is not the fate of a warrior, which means while I have gained the trait fat, I can now start to work to not be a fat ass. I don't care, the only thing that matters to me is my family, which does give me jovial patriarch. Which is nice, but then I'm fat and not trying to do anything with that factor. I'm half tempted to be fat. And just get the general... The general opinions for a decade. A little over a decade. I think with the negative opinion which comes from fat... Actually, it's only tribal which has an issue. Huh. Nah, alright. I'm gonna be fat and happy with my family. Alright, cool. Sorry, just had to cough there. Wisdom, take all that we found captive. Alright, I'm gonna pull all into this province. So I have 12,000 troops now in total. Outrageous. She just told me that if I don't stop eating... Alright, so despite being a jovial patriarch that everyone loves, because even she should have the jovial patriarch, yep, opinion modifier there, which is +3. She doesn't like me because I'm fat and wants me to go on a hard diet. So she has a point. I will hard diet. Oh, mind you, she has a go at me for being fat, and immediately, just because she's pregnant, she has decided that she's going to have strange things to eat. And any of these random things work. Bloody... She wants... You know what? She can have a hare's head. Alright. We are very interesting between the pair of us here. While I am situated in one of their towns, I'm going to build a small fortification, which will help counter some of the attrition I take in hostile territory. Alright. My army is technically building up through replenishment of my retinue, along with the replenishment of the mercenaries that I have. Alas, the war detains me. Alright, let's get back over to their capital, and we will quickly assault down the various parts in here. So the army count is literally, raw number. So, essentially for it, let me just really quickly get out of that. So really quickly for it, the raw number there just means I have 12,320 troops. Now, if I select the army in total, you can see up here the particular composition of what gets that number. So I have 2,784 light infantry, 1,118 pikemen, 1,500 archers, 5,000 heavy infantry, 1,100 light horse, 400 heavies, and 180 special troops. Special troops are usually things like camels, elephants. For these ones in particular, I'm fairly certain they are... No, well, you kind of do. So how it gets this number a lot is, if I go back to my county here, so this is my capital, and this is my home where I am. So all these are various buildings that I can build. The green arrow just means that I can increase them now, and there's a cost to doing so. So if I hover over the stables, I can build them up right now. The stables give me light cavalry as a retinue size. If I was to increase it to the next level, it would also give me some extra heavy cavalry. The same thing goes when it comes to barrackses, which give me, you know, infantry, pikemen. There are also other modifiers in these, so you can kind of micro what you have in your army, but it's a little all over the place. Alright, I'm going to get back into my territory. Oop, that's not what I want. I'm going to get back into my territory here, because they're building up their numbers. I do want to go pick another fight with these guys. Something you can micro about the army, though, is you can hit the reorganized units, and you can structure what you want pretty much in each bit. You'll see all these liege levies. So these are people which I've taken up for some of my vassals. These retinues are ones that I've hired personally at any point in time. And here we go, these ones down here with that strange name. That is the mercenaries I have hired. You don't need to worry too much about this screen. It's very rare you actually need to modify much of that. Where is this guy going? I do need to win a war against these guys. He'll get... At some point, I do need to... Ah, sweet. Ah, he called off his advance on it. Alright, well, he unsieged this, but I'm going to quickly re-siege it. I need to take another fight with these guys. If I open up this, it'll be the war screen. I've currently got a lot of negative war score due to lost battles. Sure, I'll confront him. Why not? This war has waged on a lot longer than I thought it would. I figured there would be a decisive military battle, and then it would just be sieging. But it's not what it's done at all. Alright, so I want my troops going around here as fast as I can. Alright. Is this mountains in here? It is. Do I want to take a mountainous fight? Yes, I do. Alright. So I'm going to take a fight, and I'm going to hope that I can get a victory. Once again, I am unable to beat them militarily. God, these guys are tough. What is up with his army exactly? Is there anything particular from it which is dooming me? Hired retinues? No. Yep. Actually wiped out a whole flank in my army, so that was very unfortunate. So I might still lose this battle as of yet. Like, this war, I should say. At this moment in time, I'm going to just hold on pretty much. But alas, now I also have a Orthodox uprising in my land. I can raise some extra levies from places, so I should probably do that. pull them all up into here. Ah, the jihad that was called beforehand succeeded, and they captured all that territory out here. Doesn't mean much, this area is pretty dirt poor. I will say this, I am actually regretting going the diplomacy focus. I just have not gotten anywhere near the success I thought I would. Alright, for now, you know what, with all this, I think it would be a wise idea to pour into that fight there. Alright. And a different rebel uprising too now. Boglamus, that's unfortunate. They're up here. Phew. Bright side, my wife's pregnant again, so, you know, happy days. Alrighty. So for the moment, I'm really not having luck at the moment. So diplomacy is rather important. So with a high diplomacy, my vassals will like me more. If my vassals like me more, they're willing to donate more troops to me, yeah? Along with that, I also get tax income from vassals. The more they like me, the more tax they're willing to give me. If they hate me, they will withhold practically all of their troops, all their money. And of course, I need troops and money. Alright, I really need to get out of here and start picking a fight with this, God. These guys are bastards. Ugh, all that expansion, all those trials and tribulations, all for this. Oh, hey. Oh, that's nice. As described, the planned movement across the hills, my officers listened intently before running back to their units to pass on the instructions. Morale's been good lately, conflicts are non-existent with our regiments. It might be a good idea for me to take this. I do get them for a couple of years, but levy reinforcement rate will allow me to replenish more troops. And max manpower will allow the total number of potential reinforcements to increase. And they're piling on. Okay, I need to retreat. So, yep. Excellent idea. I don't know what I just said an excellent idea to. Oh, actually, this is good. I am going to take out another loan. I want a huge, large loan. I want to hire Feast of the Varangian Guard. Inga. Okay. Alright. Alright, seriously, hold on. Wait, do not tell me I do not have the ships to get out of here. Alright, let us rise up the other ships here. Hope they arrive before they do. 16th of July. Nope, okay, that's... Do not get wiped out, do not get wiped out. Okay, no they did not. Oh, I lost the war to Thessaloniki. Damn it, a bit longer and I would have had that. Oh well. Any upgrades you can get for Power Spike? Yes and no. So, this game has very up and down. It's very controlled by what characters you have. By the way, this is the text screen. Gives you a bunch of good stuff. I'm going to keep upping my majesty. Right. So what happened there was the mercenaries I hired decided to try to kill me. Because I can't afford to pay them right now due to the amount I just paid Trebizond. Ask for money from people. Yay. Alright. I could probably begin beating out these various rebellions now. No, I didn't lose my capital. I actually lost no territory for that. All they did was take a bit of prestige, some money, essentially hurt me, but not enough to do anything serious. Alright. Does occur to me, I lost one of my people and all that. Knut. Alright. If I learn a few phrases, it will be worth it. But yeah. The fact of the matter is, I could lose this entire kingdom and I won't actually lose the game. Like, this game is very... Okay, that's a lot of troops coming in. What's your highest? That would be you at 19, huh? Yeah, I don't have anything major there. Yeah, I'll just have to take the fight. They have doubled my troop count here. Let's see how it goes. But I have mounted defenses, and it looks like mounted defenses are enough to win me the battle. So it's 1,300 men for their 7,200. Sacrifice some of their people to Odin. I'll take this next fight. It's in plains. Another one of my chancellors. Please do make people love me. Siege with few and far between. At least I made the attempt. Oh, there we go. They came and attacked me again, which they're going to lose, I hope, if they keep piling on dudes though. I lost it. Alas, I can't afford to adopt your ideas right now, mate. Honestly, those Bugglemists up there, they're going to win. There's not much I can do about that. Alright, while I do have such a smaller number here, they should be willing to come and attack me again. And if they do, that's good for me, because it will be a win while I have the mountains on my side. Okay, he's on. Don't be too hard on yourself. Come on, you. Finish the siege and come for me. Sweet. Another noble warrior has come to serve me. Bercy af Priplip. Prelip? Prilip. Yeah, whatever it is. Alright, I'm earning a decent amount of gold again right now, so it'll be fine. Rough start to say the least. Dangerous factions. People that want elective succession. Yep, that's the Boglemus declaring peace from me. Where are the guys wanting elective? Okay, you I could probably get out of it if I gave you a couple of good titles, yeah. Let's get Law Speaker for you. Other than that, what are the other people that are in this faction? Yeah, you're not too bad, so is there anything I can give you? Axe of Elfgear? Sure. That should give you a bit. Yeah, plot to kill is a thing you can do. I could choose a plot, and I could choose to try to kill people, fabricate people, imprison people, a bunch of other things too, but I have no intention of doing that right now. Basically, I don't see how it would be too useful to me. Sure, honesty is key. Ah! Some Catholic uprisings now, too. Okay, that Catholic uprising doesn't actually look too big, and it isn't. Alright. Well, I have positive war score against these guys in the south right now, so again, I'm going to push up north and I will try to quell these guys. Gives me some time, I guess, to try to get more of my forces back from my main army. Fortunately, I am no longer running a deficit. So, yep, let's get that going. Hey, I got ambitious, which is a very, very good trait. Gives me a bunch of different boons across the board, which is good. I could use a bunch of different boons. Hey, another person come to serve me. Awesome. Whew. Let us hope that I can have enough to... that is a plains fight. I'm willing to take that if they stay there. Alright, and fight. So I got a minor penalty for a river crossing, but I am beating down their morale significantly faster than they are mine. Oh, my sister got taken as a concubine to some asshole? Alright, someone up in Ireland. Interesting. Alright, let's cross over here. There's honestly plotting to kill people would probably only serve to hurt me right now, so my vassals are loyal for the most part, and my hostiles are all rebels. Killing them won't change the war for me. One of my sisters became concubine because someone else raided her. It's fine. I don't really care. That's way off. Whoop whoop. All right. Won that rebellion. Alright, so that's these guys here. Let us pull down to Pisidia, and I will hopefully manage to... There's something I should probably up to. Melee techniques, get some military organization in me. I do need the extended boards too. And hey, I can do shipbuilding, so let's do that. Alright. My sister in particular was the Heavenly. Was that... Here it is. Yeah, this girl. I did have her married to the King of Wales, so obviously Wales lost her in a war, and she was taken by the Duke of Lancaster as his concubine. Which, that's all the way up here. I am not going to go up there to go try to do stuff with my family. Not worth it. NTR, what does that mean? Sorry, you know me, Rice, I'm not very good with slang. Ask Hefio. You're the one that just said it in my chat! Buddy, getting cucked. Well, I'm not getting cucked. Oh, God. Yes! Okay, so this is a fun, and by the way, kind of real thing that happened in history. The Dancing Plague. Something very strange is happening in the county of Lalamita? Lalamita. No. Islomita. That's it. Sorry. I forgot my Greek. It all started with one peasant dancing in the streets, but soon there were dozens of them, and now there are hundreds. Men, women, and children alike! Musicians are playing joyous tunes all day and all night, and the peasants barely have time to eat or sleep. Their dancing plague has gone on for days, and people have started to collapse from exhaustion. It seems as if the dancing is spreading at an alarming rate, with groups of dancing people setting off in directions of other towns. Truly an unprecedented situation. So that little yellow area there is the dancing plague. It is It is a plague! Am I gonna win this one? I am. Whew, that was a close battle. Either way, that is a battle, however, that has been sorted. I can also up myself in the society I'm in. Happy days. I love Coronas. Anyway, I'm at peace! So I can put my troops back down, which is good, except for my personal retinue, who has been devastated by these wars. I'll resign the commanders from them, and I'm going to build up my forces while I sit around. Anyway, so that dancing plague is an actual disease which is spreading. From those wars, yeah, I didn't lose anything. Those were rebels that rose up within my country, so the only thing I was ever going to gain out of it was keeping my country together. Awesome. Some random woman is now ambitious. Cool. God, I love the dancing plague. It's going to spread. God. And there's another rebel that has risen up in Tarsos. And someone's trying to think of how to reform my army. Let's see. And they did it successfully. Alright, cool, well, I'm gonna get my troops together here. After enjoying a hearty meal, you look out the window at the dancing peasants. The music is tantalizing, inviting, and you have felt a bit restless as of late. I can either join the peasants, or just get some rest. You know what? Let's go join the peasants. Alright. Right as you are about to leave, your court physician grabs hold of your arm. Snorri tells you that it's not a good idea to join, lest you too should collapse from exhaustion. So he recommends that you rest. I've got to listen to my court physician. He has now been serving my family for like 3 generations. I like him. I like him too much. Alrighty. Just pay interest on my loan for now. Let us continue over. Arrange marriage between random kinswoman and dude's ski. Sure. I don't mind how that goes. Cool. Got a defensive boat sit here. Cool. Let's take the martial increase there. I definitely need it. My martial score is not good right now. Alright. So that army is not defeated, but it is currently retreating. So I'm going to hold my army within my own territory. And when the rebels come back to try to continue sieging, well... Wow, bastard. Can I kill him? No. Yep, there's their army coming back now. So we'll see where it decides to attack, and then I will attack them in kind. Alright, and boom. Armies clash. I am actually doing okay on tactics. Fancy that. Alright, done and dusted. Another rebel uprising put down. Okay, I want to put my personal levies down, retire my commanders, and pull my army back to my capital so it can replenish properly. Alright. My baby girl there, she can... What other factions do we have? Lower Crown Authority. Yeah, sure, I can get you out of it relatively easy. Let's get you that. Let's get you Keeper of the Dead. And we'll award you with Castellan. There we go. You're a good man. And definitely not a traitor, so jump out of that faction. Hey, he dislikes me again. I could send him money, but that seems like a waste. Alright, I'm gonna repay up to a medium loan, repay a small loan. Now I've only got a small loan to pay off, so the interest will be a lot easier. Yes, I can raise them again at any time by essentially going in here. Right now, I do actually have a fair few troops. I'll go attend a coronation of one of my kids. The King of Sashin. My dynasty has been going strong. Fancy that. I think that's friendship with her. Recruit my child. Absolutely, I accept. Should be able to recruit him. When I'm not busy. Oh, yeah, right, I'm at a thing. How do you win this game? So, generally speaking, the victory conditions for this game are just to reach the end. The game ends in 1420, I believe. So, 300 years from now. I've been going at this for 200, 300 years now. So, essentially with that though, and you can be scored off various things. So right now, that is what this is over here, my overall score. Prestige and piety of each successive character that you have played is added to the score. At the time of their death, your score will determine your final rank when the game ends. Alternatively, there's a lot of things that you can do, which is just... you're essentially setting your own goals. It's very much a game you play, where your ideas are what comes into it. Like this game, there was actually a fair while I thought I was going to go Christian, just because I kind of wanted to, but I decided instead, because AI managed to reform the faith, that I would stick with it. So my goal was, first up, I was going to reform the Asatru faith. So that is my religion, the Norse or Scandinavian pagan religions. But the AI actually did that before I could. This is the head of my religion, the Falkia. Yep, he's essentially my pope. So the AI did that for me. Awesome. My second plan was, so I started here in this little county, which was only a low county tier title at the time. And with that, I built up my dynasty, built up prestige, a power base, all these good things. And eventually, I got onto the second goal, which was I wanted to form the Kingdom Thessalonica, which was essentially a... If I get it up here properly, yeah. So that highlighted area there is the Kingdom of Thessalonica. That was my second goal. Third goal that I had was I wanted to make sure that I could have a strong family back in Scandinavia to continue on with what I left behind. They're a little odd, but that I'd say they're going pretty well. Fun thing, my family I actually put in power over here too. Other than that, the next thing I wanted to do was essentially just, I want to set out large client kingdoms everywhere. What I really want to have as a strong, unbreakable kingdom, essentially, is what you would consider modern-day Greece and Anatolia, or Turkey. I feel like that is what I really wanted to do. Although, continue on, when is my truce up with these guys too? Oh, I lost access to the revassalization, Cassius Belli now. Oh, that's fair. Cool. I have a new friend. Did I recruit my kid yet? Fine event indeed. Alright, let's recruit my kid into the Warrior Lodge. Alright. Wallachian ceremony. So they're getting coronated. Ah, and now my son has joined the Wolf Warriors. Good on him. So to do next. I really need to get coronated. Actually, it's probably worth taking out a large loan to get that done now. The longer I spend uncoronated, the more my people don't like me. So they want me coronated in order to, respect my ruler. There we go. Thessalonican coronation. There we go. There we go, I'm coronated. A few people refused, but that is okay, yeah? So right now sweet. I also just succeeded my ambition to change the province of change the culture of a province. What would be the next thing I would want to do? Convert another province? Absolutely, yeah. Let us try to convert... yeah, down here. My daughter. I'll give in to her demands. Okay. I'm now friends with the King Assassin. The island down south? What about it? Do you mean like Crete here? Or Cyprus? Or do you mean just one of these ones? Okay, so Crete. What about it? Endurance for one evening after all. I can also lower Imperial Decay right now, which I am definitely going to jump onto doing. Full gold there. Let us start ransoming people out to get some money back. That would... convert. I can actually change that over in December. Oh, so a few days. What do you reckon there? I mean, it's pretty distant. There's nothing really stopping me going over there later. Alright. So, something I want to do now, though, is I am sick of being poor. I'm going to raise up my troops, raise up my ships, and I am going to go a Viking. Oh, hey. So I was supposed to improve my kids' combat skill. Absolutely. Why not? So yeah. Either way. Actually, you know what? He could use some practice reading. I don't even need to actually go fully overseas to raid people right now. So I'm going to put these boats down. And let the last of these people filter into my army. There we go. Done dusted. I'm going to get over here, break my army up into various groups, and I'm going to start raiding Trebizond. My wife is pregnant again. Happy days. Split my army into two, I reckon. Go here and here. My steward wishes to go join the Jobs Vikings. Absolutely. Sweet, this opened up the position for one of my Jarls to go in. But by who didn't state properly? Alright, apologies. My brain is focusing on something else, so... what do you mean I didn't state something properly? I mean, I fully believe you, don't get me wrong. I probably said something very wrong. I just need to know so that I can say it. Who makes your wife pregnant? Me. I make my wife pregnant, I'll thank you very much. Unless she's cheating on me, which is always a potential. And I'll find out if I ever find out she has lovers. At which point they're making her pregnant. And I'm going to go on a killing spree. Alright, China just got beaten back by some Sunnis, I think. Pay back as much as possible. War or stewardship? 7 and 7? We could probably get away with pumping up his marshal a bit. Man, alright, cool. Still raiding these territories down. That is a beefy city. That is a lot of people in there. Interesting. Awesome. And the King of Cyprus has apparently got my court faction on my side, which gives me more levies. Yay. So if I do need to go to war, after this little raid might be the time for it, since I'll have even more troops to throw around. Oh, just messing with me. You're a bugger. Helston. Alright, apparently now it's just the age of tall hair lips. Someone converted in my court. I don't really care. Valkyr. I'm gonna refuse and send you away. Hey, I got the trait Viking. And if you haven't seen it beforehand, that is what the Viking trait does. Gets me a fair few good bonuses. Martial up, combat up, opinions up of many people. Alright, let's take my people over to Ankara. Start raiding down here. Alright. Just raided through there, and gotta raid through another town. So yes, now I am actually doing relatively well for money. Raiding will do that. I have the funds. I'm going to compose a book, and I will tackle the intricacies of relationships, since that is tied in with my diplomacy score. Let's also commission a runestone for Vargan, my dear departed father, who I wish I could have kept playing. Cough, for whom the bells toll, you fucking bastard of an event. Ah, well. Alright, let's see if there's anyone really good for my heir to marry. Welsh quick girl, I like that. Bulgar and quick. Norrin, Afmunso, strong, like her, good family. That's definitely where I should go to get him married, huh? Cool, and now my boy is married. Or my eldest boy. Oh, there we go. In memory of Vargan. Oh, prestige, piety, some good stuff up. And that should also have enough for me to... I'm going to guess I haven't gone through the cooldown of... Yep. 5 years before I could bring the Imperial Decay down again. Debira... No. No, I am not killing my troops. Plundering leader. Honestly, I'd rather lose 5% of my troops. Yeah, strong leader. Cool. Looks training, this is how it should be. Honestly, he's not going to get very good for learning either way, so... Sure, why not? Need to grab some beer. Hey, well, I hope you're enjoying it, Rice. Grab some beer, feel free to send some my way. I've only got like a little bit of bourbon left, so... It wants me to loot a particular province, over here. That is already looted. I'm not waiting for the cooldown for that. Alright. Anyway, I've been on family for a bit. I'm going to swap over to carousing for a little while. I'll see what I can do for that. Either way, it gets me a little more diplomacy than what I had before, which, as I said earlier, is very good for me. For now, my people, my retinue here, that needs to be brought back up to the strength it was at before, so I would like to get some more of these guys, some more archers, yeah, some more pikes. Alright. Yep, that brought it back up to the strength it was up before. Just watching a strike up conversation. Oh, how nice. We're just making friends. Can you not just take the land you just raid? No, I do need to declare war for that. I will say that there are better games when it comes to War and Peace than Crusader Kings 2, but Crusader Kings 2 is the Paradox title I honestly have the most fun with, so... don't actually need my troops there buffed up. Whoopsie daisy. Aye. Be thorough. I got deceitful instead. Assemble a mob. Right. Anyway, as you can tell, there's a lot of those little pop-ups that happen. Not this one. Things like this. So a lot of this game gets determined in how it goes by random events. Each time there's a chance to fire, and this is for every individual character on the map. So there's a lot going on, actually, in this game at any given point. Wife, just a fresh pair of eyes could prove helpful. Yes, please, darling. Something else prospers. Sweet. Common interest with my wife. I'm always happy with that. Awesome. What is the downside of expansion here? There's a couple of downsides of expansion. So, you can expand too quickly and basically get large coalitions against you, which will just destroy your nation. They will effectively stop you from doing anything. However, once you get to a certain size, and honestly, I've actually hit this size already. Most empires you see around have. These guys are doing really well, though, so screw them. Um, but it actually becomes a lot harder to manage your various vassals, because it's not just needing to worry about your exact troop count or who you can declare war with. You essentially need to keep your vassals happy. If you don't, well, you'll get a lot of revolts, and if you can't win those revolts, well, you lose pretty hard. And you can actually lose this game entirely if you essentially lose the ability to fully protect yourself, like keep your people on seats of power. Let's see. I will be on the defensive here. Throw some extra people in. I'm gonna kick their ass. I'd like some payback. Here's me just blaming my children on being slow on my wife. Yeah, now that's not worth it. So yeah, anyway, sacrifice to Odin. Anyway, cool, and soon enough. Come on, get the last tick. There we go, looted. Now I'm gonna go loot the capital. Actually, I don't need to loot their capital. In fact, their capital is relatively poor. This one, however, is vastly better. Alright. Rafen can go over here now. Hello? Where did you just conquer? Cyprus. Take off de jure. Oh, right there. Oh! I didn't even realize my vassals were expanding in here. So there's the thing too. I don't need to be the one always expanding my borders. My vassals are actually fully capable of expanding their realms. I do need to be cautious about that because if they get too powerful, they might challenge me for various things. They might not even want my titles or anything. They might just want to reduce the amount of power I have, the ability I have to tax them or other such things. Right, for now, I actually wouldn't mind increasing the clergy obligations, which means I will now get more money and troops from churches, which is always nice. One of my children fully up for everything, and I've learned my lesson. You know what? Everyone is being martial. Harold here was not exactly the pinnacle of success. I'll leave it at that. All right. War is more important. Nah, you're fine. I don't feel like I need to do too much more forceful stuff with you. Oh, I didn't even realize I was the one properly educating him. I probably should have got someone else onto my son. Someone with a lot better education scores than me. Yeesh, okay. Someone died under suspicious circumstances. That's concerning. Could negotiate with someone. Don't really feel the need to. They're probably just raiding some backwater. And let's get another steward in I don't need him to collect taxes exactly. I think he's fine to just keep administrating to the realm. Hey, my son became a skilled tactician. Oh, and he can get shrewd. And ambitious. Alright, my son is vastly better than me in every way, shape, and form, to be honest. Actually, I'm going to get myself some warrior training so that I can... The person who trained me then when I went for the option to get myself some warrior training is my son. Thank you, freak. That means a lot. Well, that's cool. What can I say? He is better than me. Alright, I'm going to get my troops out of here and I'm going to disband them again. I don't need to keep raiding at the moment. I've got a decent amount of funds. And I would like... yep, thought so. I can now actually go to war against this guy again. Unfortunately, I can't do the same war I did beforehand. He's too powerful for that now. But I could do a holy war in order to cut out probably something like this, which is essentially his heartland. And I do believe that's exactly what I will do. How many has he got? 7,000 men. Nothing comparatively to what he had before. Whoops, where is it? Chaldea? Yeah. Menikean. So, yep. All that. Raise troops. Once again, I'm actually not going to bring my own troops into this until I am determined that I need to. Hey, do you want... When the hell did this area go independent? Interesting. Well, I'm gonna kill these guys in a minute. That'll be next war, I guess. Well, anyway. Hello. Strange little fights are happening around this place. Plot to kill who? The plot to kill doesn't really do much for me unless I'm very particular. More than that, this guy sucks at doing that. I don't see the need to plot to kill anyone just yet. It is a very well, killing him doesn't... Plotting to kill him doesn't do anything to me. It might just reduce my stuff. If he dies, succession is just going to be to another random Bulgarian iconoclast man. Which, yeah, doesn't help me. I don't intend to lower the quality of my work, so let's just pay to get that better. Actually, that reminds me. I should probably go through... Now that I've got some money, go through my territories here and build a few buildings. So let's get a shipyard there. I'll hold off on some of these areas that are more... Oh, excuse me. That are more built up. In favor of getting some of these others which aren't as well done at this time. Castle towns get me more money, so going for them. I'll ignore that for now. Definitely get more castle towns, please. Again, I'll skip on that. Another castle town. Alright, and now let's go back through, since I still have 800 ducats left here, and start building up some more other options. So yep, get some barracks in here, and I can probably afford one more building, so yet another barracks. Do you use a lot of ships? Why shipyards? No. So ships are useful for transporting your troops over these sea tiles. Like, you can kind of see the outline of the various tiles around here. So if I wanted to... Well, actually, let's just say, I've got no men on this... I've got men on this island. If I wanted to get them off, I would need to raise ships in order to get them off the island. Now, there isn't any sort of ship warfare on this game, unfortunately, but I can also use my shipyards to build up ships in order to move out to raid foreign shores. Alright, let's split the army, go half and half, and I'm just going to cut them straight down the middle. Sure, let's get a round number of 10. Actually, you know what? I could probably split my army up even further now. Great Holy War for Francia Occidentalis. Yeesh. Alright, so my religion, the Asatru faith, my Falkia just called a Great Holy War, essentially, to claim this kingdom. Which, I wouldn't mind getting in on that so that I could try to essentially put one of my relatives on the throne. But honestly, I need to consolidate this area, maybe get this little mess over here sorted. So unfortunately, I am going to be far, far too busy to really make use of that. Anyway, raiding these two counties just beforehand, well, it does mean that I won't get as much money from them. It does mean that they are vastly easier to take over now. So this is how raiding can be helpful, like in times of war. I'll wait for now. Mind you, what a big kingdom! Yeah, these guys. They are so massively powerful. They have roughly a similar troop count to me, but that does not make me feel better. I'm actually very concerned that these guys are going to come after me. I can actually tell you who is the largest. This game fortunately has a... Oop, not that. That's Ledger. So there's a bunch of things in this will tell you various things. Let us see. Realm levies, religions, characters... Realms, court, independent states. So, looking for the largest kingdom? Here we go. So, the largest kingdoms by size. The number one is Iran, this big blue blob over here. They have 734 counties. The next is the Holy Roman Empire. So, of course, that's this yellow guy over here. Oops, wrong one again. They are the second largest with 650. And I am down at third at 520. So my religion head there just declared war on the fifth largest nation on the planet. Francotalis with a size of 281. Now, the actual realm size doesn't dictate how powerful a nation is. Sometimes some of the largest realms can have the smallest of armies, just due to the inability to keep everything in line. So if I go largest armies, I actually have the largest army right now. Iran has the... Oh, I did... Apologies. Bad cough. Iran actually is the second most powerful, so despite the fact that I am smaller than him, I have a larger army. And of course, third, so remember, Francia Occidentalis is the fifth largest nation, but that fifth largest nation has the third most powerful army. And Trebizond in Norway, well, they weren't even in the top five, yet here they are taking up spots 4 and 5 with armies of 20,000 each. So there's a fair bit that goes into this. Alright, for now, I'm just going to keep up my little war. There we go, that cleared. Alright, let us see. I can also recruit an honor guard, but I don't really see the point of doing that right now. Actually, I kind of see the point of doing that. How much does that cost me? 100, one a month, 1,500 men. Let it raise up down here, for whatever reason. I'm gonna tie that honor guard to my personal retinue. So yeah, yeah, it looks like I'm gonna win this war without ever actually fighting a battle. Just via sieging them down. Oh, there we go. And they surrender. Let us tread lightly. Essentially, when you win Holy Wars, that let us tread lightly was me asking who wanted to join me. Not 100% certain why this didn't go over, but that's interesting. Some weird issue, I'm guessing. Anyway, those people I marked down beforehand. So you, Canute the Fearless, you get Amsios. Well, that, gonna undo you. Percy of Brelip. You are going to get Sight Up. So, those are two guys that love me, and will build up that area. Ah, that's a problem. That looks like a large Sunni uprising. How many troops does he have? 36,000 Sunnis just rose up against me. Alright, gonna need to raise my own troops for this. Yeah. Another problem with when you get this big, I have so many cultures and so many religions in my empire that I am dealing with constant revolts. Actually, I should probably... that looks like I'm stepping in just in time for some sword and board. That's been most of this episode, I'm not going to lie. There has been a lot of fighting. All of this Trebizond region over here was all part of me before. I lost that. You can see the Sunni group here. They actually are responsible for all this down here, which was also a part of me. And it all came out of a bit of a disastrous war from one point, so... It's interesting, all the things that have happened. Yep, my boy is stressed. Oh, he is doing fine. Can you not spread your original religion? I can. If you remember, I said I was spreading... So, Asatru is my faith, and this has been growing steadily over time. Essentially, at this point, I am just putting my seer. You can actually see the model on the ground there, which is this seeress here, on proselytize, in order to convert religions. Orthodox isn't winning. See all these areas with like lines through them? That's all area which is controlled by another religion and basically trying to convert it. Catholics doing pretty well, but they've got a lot of rebel issues throughout them. Asatru is doing pretty great. I'm actually amazed we have done this well through this one. For now, I really need to get over here before... wow. Wow, these guys have... I don't know what's been up with China this game, but they've been losing like every fight they've been going into. Alright, almost done. So there's my troops are in here. That's another 2,600. Another crusade for Sicily. Who is that against exactly? Who are you fighting? A crusade for... Oh, they're going right for down here. Alright, well, that's well and truly not my problem. Yeah, China's just doing its own thing. I kind of ignore China most of the time. They're not very prevalent. Alright, let's pull my army down here so that I can get to fight these guys ASAP. Alright. I'll get my terrible ruler to lead the front here, because why not? Hey, it's morale boosting is how I'll claim it. Right, that's 5,000 crushed. Let us quickly unsiege the territories here. And now let's pull all the way around. Oh, yes, I could get Organizer. That is an amazing trait. Organizer, what it does for me is allow me, any army I'm commanding, to move. I believe it's 15% faster, yeah? Oh, that's fearsome. 20% faster, with another 10% speed on the retreat. Which, hey, that's pretty good. Oh! And I just completed my book. Everyone knows that I've spent several years directing the work on my book. Today I presented with the final product. Yay! The Harold died. So let's see what that looks like. Here you go. It, also known as the Song of Harold. This is a long poem written in dactylic hexameter set during Great Ancient War in Thessalonica. Awesome. I am definitely going to equip that book if I can. I don't really want the White Bear to... I'm going to not use the Book of Shadows. I don't really need it. Don't ask me why my inventory is so messy right now, but it is. Decent cookbook, military strategy. Yep, okay. I'm good in all other regards. Ah, I can pick a fight with someone. Ah, someone else fought a guy for me. Happy days. Well, now time to sacrifice people to Odin while I finish killing off these Sunni armies. Soon enough, destroyed that to the man, which is enough for me to get peace in this war. Happy days once more. Why am I only going to be putting most of my troops back down? Oh, right, up there. Let's just let them move off there. And whatever, it's close enough. I'm not that concerned over a couple hundred troops. They'll replenish. And Vargan, you will also be a fighter. Alright, nope, you're still the same person. See, by the way, Rice Ball, you asked beforehand for me to murder people. I don't have much of a chance to kill this guy, but right now, my truce is between my character, so Kaiser Harold, and this guy, Basilius Sabis. If I was to kill him now, my truce timer would reset, and I would be able to go immediately back to war with Trebizond. However, I don't really have that ability. I'm also just going to quickly go do a conquest there, because I don't see why not. I'll just use my personal troops for this. Bunch of gold from my friends. Happy days. Don't need anything here. Don't need to compose a book. Got a couple of people I can ransom, though, so let's go ransoming. It's not doing too badly at the moment. Fairly certain once I claim this down, I could probably take a quick war against this guy, reclaim that little spot. By then, hopefully my timer will be reset with these guys, and I could start reconsolidating my territory. Gotta love this game. This is why it doesn't matter how powerful your nation is, it's always one bad run of luck or just bad rulers away from you just losing everything. Ah, here we go. After 50 years under the Empire Thessalonica, the Kingdom of Cyprus is no longer considered de jure of the Byzantine Empire. So, if you ask what that means, de jure, so these are all de jure kingdoms that are around. With all of these, they are essentially, if you controlled the title, you could launch de jure wars to reclaim areas of those that you don't control. Same goes for empire level. So my custom empire, the Byzantine, of the Thessaloniki Empire, which I carved out of the Byzantine, now has Cyprus in its de jure. Obviously, this is a custom nation, so it doesn't have anything by default. Another 60 years and I will have all of this land in me directly. Alright, wiped out these guys and their army. So let's go siege down their capital. With that done, I will probably be able to call victory. War is more important than stewardship. Not with your stewardship, mate. Oh, I think that just said he lost health. I don't want that. This is why I should always read. I sometimes don't do very well for that, and that's just silly, considering how much of this game is determined by those events. I probably should. Young Vargas is thinking for himself. Cool. Stubborn. Yep, sure. Get him some stewardship. Consider we are in the AF. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, the Crusaders won their war for Sicily. Good on them. Cursed infidels. That actually wasn't enough for me to get 100% on the war score. That's rather upsetting. I was kind of hoping for more. Anyway, I will soon enough be able to just push down their second fortress here. That I should. Actually, you know what? I should give up on that siege. Come down here. Yeah. Ah! The Great Holy War for Francia Occidentals against Roy Geldrum. Francia resulted in Geldrum and Francia Occidentals converting and becoming a pagan faithful. Hey! The Kingdom of France is now of the Asatru religion. Which is good, considering he was married to my sister. I should probably ally them, but they get into a lot of wars that I don't really feel like doing. Oh, so that is a big blow to Catholicism. If all of that converts, the HRE is doomed. Oh, I am at 100% now, so let us peace out. Such dramatic changes take time. Yep, sure, he's got that. I can put those troops back down, and I will give the... Oh, did this get removed? Huh. That's fine. Anyway, and I will give that to you. Alright. So hopefully that all converts too. But yeah, for now, what do we reckon we should be doing? Because I did just realize that my initial plan of expansion here, well, my vassals are already doing it. So, Trebizond, I still have a truce with for until 1144, so a little under a decade. Phew. Next thing we could really do might be, honestly, pick a fight with the biggest, baddest power out there. The more we make this guy lose, the more I'll be able to fight them later. Take back the Sudi stuff down here. Honestly, I never wanted it in the first place. My vassals took it, so I just kind of had to defend it. I don't have to, but they took it, so might as well. I could take Serencia, hand it off to one of my boys, and I suppose maybe try to establish another kingdom down there. Alternatively, how's Sicily looking at the moment? They have about 5,000 event spawn troops. So I could also do a holy war for... Actually, nowhere that I particularly want to do a holy war for. Never mind. Add a pincer movement towards the big blue blob. That would honestly do better for them just splitting my army, because essentially I'd have to worry about the logistics of keeping the people down here safe while not having exactly the easiest of ways of moving them about. It's not the worst idea, especially since this blue blob is eating everything down here. Maybe, actually. Let's see, for you, if I wanted to declare war, I could declare war for that part there, which would then allow me to holy war these guys, and allow me to take Dumyat, or Kahira. Dumyat seems better for me. I could probably... Yeah, okay, you know what? I will. I'll, holy war for Brucellian? No. Rakote. That was it. Alright. I'll raise up troops. Fleets. Well, you said it now. I'm doing it. Nah. Either way, I'll admit, I treat this like every other game I play. It is just a game. If there is something really badly that anyone watching, that includes later on YouTube, if people want to leave messages there, that they really want to see me do, just tell me. I'll probably try to do it, if I reckon at least I'll have a modicum of fun doing it. My army is just being defeated by random forces which are just hanging about. Oh well, that's fine. Do China. What do you mean do China? I can't do China. I can't play as China anyway. Heising. You know what? You are going to be Heising Ulfing. So sweet, that's my grandson. He is not bad at all. You know what? You just go up there and crush them, please. I really don't want to lose any more there. 50% chance of losing 1 health is a low chance. Alright, so my honor guard and Marathonu are going to have an easy time wrapping that up. And sacrifice their people to Odin. No. So China is an unplayable off-map thing. So the edge of the map ends here. In the base game, there is a little bit more of the map here, but it just gets you the other half of India. It doesn't get you China. So you can't really play as China. Like, this Western Protectorate doesn't even exist at any part of the game, really. And besides that, their heir isn't someone you can play dynastically. So I can play over in that region for my next playthrough, but I definitely will not be playing China. What was that stupid noise? Alright, whatever. Okay. More Orthodox rebels. 46,000 of them, huh? Yeesh. Alrighty, so I now have bigger fish to fry. We'll love to do a Mongol and breed the whole of Europe. You can actually play the Mongols. You can't do them from the start of the game, but there is a start date later on that allows you to play as them. Let's do that. That's right. I still haven't been able to recruit my child. Whoops. Alright, let's get in here. Pick a fight with this army. Hopefully I can wipe it out to the man. Sweet as. One of my daughters just came of age. And I would like for her to keep one of my commanders loyal. Do they have unique units for different kingdoms? Yes, they do. Especially since I own all the actual like immersion packs and that, which do all that stuff. So, all right. Soon as I'm done here, I want my fleet to pick these guys up. I think. More zealots. At least this one's only another 4,500 ish. Actually, I'm just going to cut straight through here. I will get this fleet around to here. And I'll fight them in a minute. For now, got some people here to pick a fight with. Take them first, and my goal will be that 14k stack down there. God, the rebellions that I am dealing with. I will have this sorted at one point, but right now is not that one point. Hey, my wife is pregnant again. Fancy that. I've been itching for a fight. Yep, someone did poorly in the duel though, so meh, whatever. Sacrifice to Odin. Let's pull down here. Alright, the big battle. This will actually be probably pretty easy. Let's get back on the ships, pull around here. I'll crush the ones on Cyprus. Three here. God, my vassals are still expanding while we're doing all this. Alright, and looks like they are merely doing their own thing, so I'm going to ignore that. Alright, at least one of the rebels is fully done. I think that was the smaller of the lot, but that's okay. Alright, my army is back on the ground. I'll get them over here. Once they crush this final army, which looks like my vassals are doing. Alright, never mind. Get here and pick a fight. So yeah, that's fun. I guess I'm going to just pull my army around here really quick. I'll siege this area out. which my vassals are immediately going there to do, and I just wasted my time, but that's okay, because I can keep this navy going around over to here to quickly hit these guys. What's causing the rebellions, if I come over to one of these provinces, I'm certain I could find one at risk. Ah, over here. Yep, okay. So, right here, you'll see unrest. So, as you can see, different culture and different religion give flat things. Religious unrest from holy wars, these stack. So, I'm doing a lot of holy wars, therefore the roles for all these provinces are having add-on effects. Again, crushing revolts gives negative effects in that, and I can mainly fix these by I could do technology to get tolerance, which will make things a lot easier, or I can essentially just, well, convert the areas. You can also convert cultures. So, as you see here, Grekos, that is Greek. That was majority of the religion around here, but I've been converting a lot of this over to Northmen. So all these areas here pretty much don't have rebellions now. Alright, let us get up here, crush the last of these armies. Alfgeir, cool, another son. Alright, with this defeat, I should have that rebellion completely done and dusted, which I do. Alright, I'm gonna take that down there, and I'll bring my fleet around to pick them up. Awesome. Once that is done, I'm going to pull my army over here, carpet siege this area, and then I will hopefully be able to peace out of the war, since I will occupy the actual war goal. Berger, sure. Alright. Out and down. Actually, I'll probably dump my troops in Nile Delta. Should I convince him to stop? Let's get down to Rakot. He wants to marry my niece. Sure. Let's see why not. King of Kiev. How big is Kiev now? Oh yeah, not bad. Well, they're doing their stuff. Alright, so I want to split this army, and this one that I split, I want to split again. Into down here. Down here. And with that, I should have this pretty sorted. Bright side, with this war though, I actually do get the Great Lighthouse of Alexandria back under my control. Which should be relatively easy. Because yeah, I really only have to siege down these territories right now. Okay, well, China's in civil war again. Good on them. If I want to stop some of my attrition here, I should probably build a fort. Just got some free money. Something I can do as well. I'm actually going to search for a smith to create some... You're not getting Celebrima. You'll be paid, but you're not getting a county, mate. My counties. Right, apparently they have nomad agitation. I'll have to have a look-see what all that's about in a bit. Ah, sweet. I actually caught their leader in a siege. So, with that, I can do that immediately. Alrighty. So, that war is now done. So, next thing to do, I would say, let's grant out the areas I just captured. So, yep, done, done. Great work paused. Sure. I guess they were already building something there, so I can continue that. Have the funds. And I have the... They have the story of the Three Kingdoms for some reason. Yeah. And I can lower my Imperial Decay again. What is my Imperial Decay sitting at? 4%. Not bad, can be lower, so let us do that. Only reduced it by 1, huh? Alright, not bad, really. Let's choose a patron deity, too. Onin does get me learning. I guess for SETI, actually. Might as well just get even more for my diplomacy. Anyway, while we're here, I'm going to worship the ancestors, and prosperity and growth of my realm is what I'm going to pray to them for. And for it, this man, I believe he's one of the people that rose up against me, so, you know, seems perfect. May the ancestors bless me. Alright, so that's all done now. It's probably a good idea for me to do another round of building up my areas here as best I can. Once again, trying for maximized numbers. I should probably get some more... Well, perchance the Huskarl training grounds are cheap, and they up the abilities of my heavy infantry, which is always a good idea. Castle towns take priority, because they give me better income. Down here, what do I want here? 390, 390... Well, it's 390 across the board, so let's get the keep, since that gives the biggest benefit to me. Here's good. Let's get a militia training ground by default. Another area, 490, 490, 273, cheapest again. And another town with a militia training ground. So let's go back up, grab this first one. What else can I build from here? Huskarl training ground, let us build it. Alright, so that is a large round of building, about 2 grand worth of gold's worth, so yay. I rule mainly because I'm not replacing a duke for you. That's why I was saving the money, I just remembered. That's fine. Let's take out a huge loan. Can I banish anyone for significant money? No. I am a smart individual. Well, that's fine. I'll be out of debt relatively quickly with my income the way it is right now. My son is helping him, and that gains him a point of stewardship, so I'm giving that. Oh, so when I hit beforehand that I wanted to search for a smith, that was the event that came out of that. So I'm looking for someone who's capable of crafting jewels befitting of an emperor. Because I don't actually have much good jewelry for my guy at the moment. Yeah, I have this Crown of Lilies. And as you can see, that's only a quality 1 item. It costs depending on your income. So because I have such a high income, it costs a lot to get it done. Not to mention, it's also got a modifier which is then divided at, I believe, ×2 due to your rank. So I have the highest tier rank I can right now, so expensive. Anyway, but as you can see, I have the Crown of Lilies, and it's quality 1, which means it's the worst possible quality. But it gives me a minor boon to vassals and monthly prestige. So basically, I'm going for biggest thing I can in order to, well, just get as much money as I can. So while I'm in debt, I'm going to rise up my vassals. Dick, I never thought I would feel the shame of asking. Yeah, sure, I'll give you money I don't have, mate. In fairness, he's at war with a fair few people. Oh, I see. Sashin and Galtriki are going to war to try to unify their countries. Alright, where should I be raiding for this? I think going back and raiding this area again is acceptable, not preferred. Let's see down here. Those are quite nice. I don't have an overabundance worth of money. This area over here. Unfortunately, the Blue Blob doesn't have many coastal provinces. They've got these 2 down here. This one's like not bad to raid, but it's 1 territory. 2 more here. neither of which are particularly rich. The rest are landlocked. So I boarded these two here, which again, not particularly rich, and then there's these two. And lastly, like a broken record, barring this one, not particularly rich. So I'm not going to get much out of raiding them. So meanwhile, it might be a good idea instead for me to see. This guy doesn't have many troops currently, so it makes him a very easy target to raid. And if I go over his coastlines, yeah, barring that area, which is burning, that area, which is not that great, overall, he has significantly richer lands. The other option would be, actually, there is one. Venice. What has Venice got right now? Venice would be a bit of an easy raid target. Might not take it, though. Pope, always fun raiding down the Pope. In the other areas, they are relatively rich, but I think if I want to really maximize my profits... Actually, if I want to maximize my profits, I might actually go for this coastline here. It's actually not a bad place. How many troops does this guy have? 9,000. It's a fair bit. So my best case is either Iberia or Tunisia. Oh, so what I'm looking at for the money is if I come to Tunis here, there's this area, which is the county loot. So there is the actual tax modifier, which increases the raw number of it. Loot protected by fort levels. Fort levels are buildings that you can have in there. Along with that, there's max loot and possible loot. So, as you see, that province doesn't represent how much I will get, particularly by looting each of the buildings, but it does give me how much is in this bar that I can grab without fully sieging down everything. And then if I break certain fort levels, where it will come after that. It's a little awkward, but it's there. Okay, yep, and that's my retinue and all that up there. Ah, I have the Crown of Crows and a Sword of Heroes now. So yes, my the goldsmith here just got me two good things. So we remembered that the Crown of Lilies is only a quality 1. It doesn't give me major benefits. However, I now have the Crown of Crows, which is a quality 3. And as you can see, it does give significantly better benefits across the board. So I'm going to equip that, and same with the Sword of Heroes, which I don't have another thing for that right now. A bunch more opinion amongst my people. So again, great things to start boosting my overall prestige and, well, respectability amongst my people. So, I'm going to get in here. As soon as all these last lot are in, select my army, gonna get them to raid, and then embark the army to... final decision time, I will probably go raid these two counties to begin with, and see where I go from there. And I'm a little dumb because I didn't split my army before I got them on the ships. That's fine. Most of those little events don't mean anything. I will stop them to say anything if there's something important, but for the most part, they give minor effects one way or the other, which aren't going to affect the overall campaign, I will be honest. Well, there's an army here, but they're gonna die. Get boat bombed. Really, mate? One of my subjects has been overtaxing people. Nice. Oh, I don't know why it showed me a dead man for it, but hey, whatever. Let's split the army so that we can raid both these territories. And, right, well, I was saying beforehand about the, oh, hello. I have quite a good, decent child here. When I do conquer more land, I'll probably give him some of it. 14, Norin Chicky, yeah, sure. Actually, I'm at peace now. Do I still need to recruit a child? I do. That boy that just came of age, I'm going to recruit him into the society I'm in. The if you've paid other things, it's the Fighters Guild. So cool. He succeeds getting in. I don't think I've ever seen that fail, but you know, I never know. It could one day. Anyway, but Rice, what I was going to say is for the boats too. See, it shows that the fleet is carrying a certain amount of money that I'm raiding overseas. If I want to actually raid overseas, I have to have a boat on a coastline, basically in order to collect loot so I can transfer it back home. But yeah. I will gladly attend your coronation, Rukovich. How are you going? Polotsk and Kiev over here are doing pretty well, I'll be honest. Anyway, well, let's just keep having this siege going on. I'm gonna be out of debt by the time I get back. Oh, it's fine. I do have a few negative modifiers now for being out of funds and all that, but hey, shit happens, and it was worth it. No, I am just raiding these territories. No, I won't do stuff to my kid's wife. He's just better than me, and he can kill me. Huh, my sister just died clutching at her heart. Oh, there's a heart attack. Another random boy of my dynasty. Let's get him married to another random person too. What? Hey, more family members I have around, the better. As far as I'm concerned. So yeah, not taking the land, I'm just raiding it for all it's worth. There are... These are relatively poor territories. Still poor. About 124. My raid tuners on the way back past. Be proud, huh? Alright. So one of these armies is fully looted. Considering I'm clearly not having too much luck on this other siege, I'm gonna pull these ones back. Actually, the Balearic Isles are pretty rich right now too, I just note. I left a whole army back there. Smart individual I am sometimes. My niece and him, sure. Didn't your father just get coronated? No, that was of Polsk, sorry. Hey, I'm out of debt. Vagan. Yeah, you know what? As long as he learns how to fight, I'm happy. Gladly attend one of my vassals being crowned. Let's dump you there. Actually, no, let's dump the whole lot on this island so that I can destroy that army with the utmost efficiency. Sacrifice to Odin. And then I want my guy over here. Alright. So yep, raiding more of this. Because yeah, already I've gotten nearly 1,000 gold from this raid, so that just seems like a good idea. Yeah, alright. No. I don't need to full assault anything. Here again, I can continue that. And he has named a kid Harold. Aw. Pay back as much as possible. An area prospers. Alright. So yep, slowly I will take these territories down, get the money I need, and once I've got the money I need, probably go back to war with Trebizond. Hopefully I will manage to secure this land before the big blue blob here decides to kill him. Bloody hell, they are just spreading each time I look over. Mind you, is relatively poor at the moment, I just noticed, so... Wow, that is a duchy title of one. Duchy title of an area I've already got. Hilariously, that's actually probably one of the most powerful areas I can take from him in a single war. I will actually probably wage war on Trebizond, wage war on Rakote, and wage war on the big blue blob. Anyway, I will admit I will probably be taking a break in 10-ish minutes, but I'll keep the stream generally going. I just want to jump up, grab some things, grab a drink, all that good stuff. Offer them to the gods? Yeah, offer them to the gods. Let us see. Is there anything else I particularly want at the moment? Well, to ransom them. Can I do more decay? No. The bright side, I have actually done an alright job at reducing my decay at the moment. It's down to 3%. As long as I don't have another bad run of losing leaders in close succession. Oof. Actually, I remember in this area I was playing as the Byzantine Empire. I had a relatively fun game, and a period where I just called the Battle of the Five Emperors, because I essentially came over here and had a battle against the Seljuks, which hilariously is actually what these guys are. Oh, well, they're not Seljuks now. They were Seljuks a bit ago. This family. Anyway, in the battle, I lost my current ruler, then my heir, then his son. At which point, it backed up to the brother of the first person I crossed to, and then proceeded to just drop down siblings as they all died in battle. I'm eager to watch you do a new campaign. Feel free to notify me when you do, sir. Yeah, will do. Love to see an early game. The early game is relatively fun. I will admit, I did do a lot of raiding for this game. Next time, I probably won't do a Satru or anyone else really capable of properly raiding. I think either I will go into the east, play one of the Eastern Faiths. I'm tempted to do Bonn. If not, I will probably do either Scotland as a Catholic, somewhere in Greece as an Orthodox, or alternatively, I might do one of the Jewish ruler starts that are down here on the Horn. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll do a number generator for it. See what people see what's what for it. Anyway, let's keep this raiding going on now. So yeah, by the look of it, I will probably have enough time to finish this little raiding expedition that I've got going on, and then I will take my break. Anyway, I can usurp a few things. Okay, so first thing I can usurp is here, which is controlled by... yeah, one dude, sure. And Kilika, which is all controlled by... Thessaloniki. Sure. I'm going to usurp both of those. Give first one here to you. And second one, usurp that. And grant that to you. Legitimate rulers, you are. Sheesh. Dungeons of Vargan Vengelteri. Phew. Right on, that's rough. Alright, almost through this place. Alright, I'll probably pull this army over here and they can just go together for a bit. Loot Province, where... who conquered this? Aftion, Nicopolis? I swear to God, every time you do something, it is so random. Oh. This is what I mean. My vassals are just doing their own things that I don't even notice. He took Serencia. Nice. Good on him. Anyway. Yeah, Is it worth popping in for the points? What have I got? 791. I'll accept it. I'll stop in there on my way back home. It'll be fine. Young Inga, brilliant strategist. Good on her. She is dull as a doorknob, though. Well, let's do the same thing. You're securing me people. There's actually better things to do with your daughters, like actually securing alliances and that. But, man, once you start playing the marriage game, it's just so either extremely powerful or just all-encompassing. You're married to my daughter, so honestly, yeah, you're gonna have my full support, mate. Anyway, let us siege these down quickly. So, yep, fair bit of stuff there. Let's get some extra loot. Jump on the ships. I'm gonna go hit the areas here first. So, mainly Tunis, really. Yeah, Jesus, considering, yeah, just Tunis, to be honest. Time for me to visit one of the areas. Pay back as much as possible. Guy from Trebizond is being a dick to me, so I'm just going to counter with some amazing freaking talks. Build a fort here to quell the attrition I have. Go. Siege that place down quickly. Easy, easy. Another place down. 1400. I would generally like a bit more stuff to do that. Sure, by all means, proceed. Yeah, now I'm going to... It was a great victory. Cool. And lastly... Oh, now lastly... Oh, hey, the strange chest we picked up earlier. I can unlock it now. And it has a small fortune in it. See, I told you all. Anyone who's been paying attention, I've been only getting the 10 gold from those recently, but I told you it could do more. Yeah, I can't help myself. I'm going to loot this province too. This is not the most effective way to do it. I just want to go get my extra drink, so... Doing this I am. Alright, now, I'm going to get my people on the ships here. I'm going to come over to this spot. Now, I'm not actually going to land my troops, my fleet here, because that would cause the influx of loot to go into that province. Instead, I'm going to take this fleet all the way back home, while my people here will finish demolishing this army, for one, and then go get that raiding target we were meant to be after. And get a suitable sacrifice to Odin, because why not? There we go. 2,000 gold sitting back home. Now I can disband that fleet. I'll do a bunch more buildings and stuff in a bit. For now, I will just, yeah, upgrade this. Oh, hey. Okay. Actually, thinking of alliances, which are probably going to be worth it. Yeah. But he doesn't want it. Never mind. Let us finish this off. So, it won't take too long. Actually, why don't I just do what I've been doing with everything else? Got some renown, got some gold, all that good stuff. Awesome. I will also just quickly siege down these two. My wife is dead. That is very unfortunate. I'm going to take this chickie as my wife because of her high stewardship. She also has some pretty good damn infidels. 8,000 dudes. Okay, well, looks like before we finish this off, we do have a small rebellion to crush. And since my army's still out here, I'm going to take it off raiding. Bring it in. It doesn't No, she wasn't married. She was a concubine of someone else. So I took, see, child of a concubine. She was the concubine of this guy here. So essentially, I've just said, "Hey, I want your side hoe." And he went, "You know what, mate? Sure. She's real good. You would probably do best with her on her front. Just, it's how it hangs. It just looks better." Or, you know, I assume the conversation was something like that. We were definitely friendly with each other at the very least. Oh, hey, I got a loyal servant. The Fearless. Alright. Sweet, got my fleet. Let's get over here, grab the troops, go crush the rebellion. Finally get a damn break. uh... Oh, an envoy from has delivered sumptuous portrait depicting me as a gift from Dudesky. The portions and features are a bit off, but the quality of the piece is undeniable. Awesome. I don't know why he's sending me stuff, but hey. Caviaring lasted a few days before it's starting to melt. Twisted features a gross mockery of reality, filling the main hall with foul stench. Oh. Well, that's rude. I'm going to sacrifice that man to fucking Odin, you know? I really am. Alright, let's see if we can boat bomb him. And if you don't know what boat bombing is, we're about to do it. Essentially, it just means we're going to dump all our troops on targets via just landing immediately. I usually have half morale doing that, but actually, if I just said payback as much as possible, does that mean it's paid off? Yes. So yep, that's done. Let's search for a smith. I actually wouldn't mind seeing if I can find an armor smith capable of getting me better than my current splint mail. Ah, sweet. Done and dusted. And sacrificed to Odin. Alrighty. Let's put down all our troops. This guy wants to marry someone matrilineally. That's not happening. I will marry him normally to this girl. She looks good. Anyway. As long as I know how to fight or chance of getting stressed. Just get stressed, kid. It's fine. Anyway. For now, I'm going to go on a break. For those from YouTube, I will probably have another video out in a bit. But for now, thank you for watching. Farewell. Don't forget to be good to one another.